Well, it looks like the bubbling's, oh, I was about to say stopped, but there's a bit more. Should be hot. So here we are about 40 minutes later. We're about up to temperature. I can't actually see into the furnace, so I'm using my auto darkening welding helmet, so you can see it makes everything a hell of a lot easier. There we go. Because I do open top crucibles in a gas furnace, I have a stick, essentially. I stick in it to see if everything's melted. You don't have to do that. You can do everything off time. I like to know, like, hey, stick a thing in it and be like, okay, everything's either melted or I can feel bits in it. Everything looks very calm, which is great. Everything's going well, maybe too well. While we approach the back half an hour, so our ramp down and all of that after we've hit temperature, I just wanted to show one thing. So my furnace, I don't know what it is. I've seen a lot of other people use the same temperature I'm melting steel to melt copper with. So I'm gonna put an extra brick on top to close that hole a bit more over on the top of the furnace. But on the regulator, that's it. That's our maximum gas pressure. I absolutely do not go past it. You don't need to. So yeah, dual cylinder manifold to stop the bottles freezing over, because I've had that problem a lot in the past with forge and furnace. And then attached to the line, and then yeah, all the way into the furnace. So my small furnace, we make ingots roughly about 850 grams, so give or take around the 2 pound mark. Bear with me with freedom height. So yeah, roughly around 2 and a bit pounds. The big furnace is about double that. So I'm looking at about 1.5 kilos plus. So 4 pounds, give or take a bit. So this is probably the last melt I'll do in the small furnace for a while, as I'm hoping to get some, a large amount of electrolytic iron flake so I can do proper melts. Yeah. So there we have it, ladies and germs. We are officially done. We have melted everything in our crucible. I accidentally put molten glass on my S-type thermocouple, which I'm a bit salty about, but shit does happen, and they're consumables, so all we're going to do now is a bit of a ramp down in temperature, and then we'll close her on up and come back later. Good times. So here we are, almost completely done. So we're 3/4 of the way through our ramp down. So what I like to do during the ramp down, and I've been doing this for quite some time, I throw a small piece of charcoal in, and then I'll put the top on. That just hopefully burns up any oxygen which is in the furnace still. And the reason I've been doing this for so long now is because I seem to get a very clean slag layer and a very uniform and nice ingot without much porosity to any porosity at all. I don't know if it's got anything to do with the charcoal, but it seems to be working, so I'm just going to keep running with it until it doesn't work. There we have it. I've just plugged up the hole on top and closed the inlet on the burner. So we'll come back later on and I'll show you what the slag layer in the ingot looks like. So hopefully it's a good time. Catch you soon. Right, here we are. A substantial time later. Let's have a look together. I haven't seen what's going on, so... How's the slag layer look? Oh yeah. So he's glued himself to the bottom, but let's pull her on out. It's getting a bit difficult to hold on with the old forearm there.